My name is Jillian Harris. I am a lifestyle blogger and a TV host, and I'm also a mom. Recently, I stumbled upon an organization called Mamas for Mamas. They're doing some pretty amazing things. And once I learned more about them, I realized I wanted to do something amazing for them. It's a charity, it's a nonprofit organization founded by a woman named Shannon and run by herself and Candace and Siobhan and a big team of people who are so selfless and giving so much of themselves to help the community. So many of these individuals are donating 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week, all of their time and energy into helping the community, making sure that no child gets left behind. So what started as a clothing swap in Shannon's garage has now turned into something that is so much more than just providing basic needs like clothing and food and diapers and wipes, all those things that a lot of us take for granted. It's become so much more than that. It goes down to the baseline of where things might have gotten a bit off track. Do these moms have postpartum depression? Do they have the support that they need? Are they safe? It's not just about financial poverty. Sometimes there's emotional poverty. Sometimes there's just a missing link. And there's other moms and other people here who have been through this that can help identify, that can be there to just be a safe place for these moms to come in and just talk. And maybe all they need is a friend. Maybe they just need a counselor. Maybe it's not food that they need. Coming here allows them to build up their confidence, figure out which path they need to go in order to have that healthy, thriving family and be able to one day say, guess what, we were in this position and now we're not. Now my kid's got his MDA. Now my kid is, the premier. Now my kid is a doctor. It's these kinds of resources and this kind of support in our community that I think is going to change the future. It might sound cliche, but I am such a huge believer and I'm so proud of the team in this space. Hopefully this is something I can do to help support them. So here we go, another renovation. The idea is for the space to be as successful as possible. So I want the team here to be able to focus on the moms, find things efficiently, have the moms leaving here feeling awesome, feeling great, feeling motivated, feeling inspired. And so I think with a little bit of a renovation, a little bit more organization, I'm more successful, which means more happy moms, more happy babies, more happy families, more happy dads. I'm so excited.
Being a mom means being on an emotional roller coaster 24/7.
Being a mom means being inventive, always looking for new, fun, healthy things for your children to do.
Being a mom means to me joyous chaos.
Being a mom means lots of coffee.
Being a mom means loving more than you ever thought you could love.
And sometimes being a mom, I'm gonna cry, means being able to reach out for help.
I didn't know anyone. I heard of this group called Mamas for Mamas, and they came in when I really needed them the most. There were times when I didn't like being a mom, and I felt really, really alone. And having Mamas for Mamas mean the world to me.
I asked for help by talking to the wonderful ladies here who are all moms and seeing if there was a way of them helping me out with my struggles that we were having, and they were able to be there for me, open arms and no questions asked really, and just wanting to help me out wholeheartedly, and I'm so grateful for that.
It's about giving these families the dignity to come out of that space without blaming them for having been there. It's saying that, yeah, you've struggled and you don't have to anymore. And you didn't necessarily have the skill set to come out of a certain situation at one point, but you can now because you have that support. I think that right now in our society, we're so independent and we are so afraid of asking for connection and interdependency that we fall apart in some ways. We have this part of us that we say, poverty is their issue, not my issue, but poverty is everybody's issue. And we shouldn't be worried about what our neighbor has unless we're making sure they have enough. So the biggest misconception that I think we need to fight is that people in poverty need to be taught some sort of a lesson before coming out of it. They need compassion, they need support, and they need understanding, not judgment or stigma or blame.
It ended up being so much more, not only for me, but for my team, our family, and the community. It taught me so much about myself. We worked endlessly and tirelessly to make sure the space was perfect. We came together as a team and made friends. We saw an inpouring and outpouring of love and support in hours of donating time and products and materials and paint. We had, members of the community bringing by food for the volunteers. There were tears along the way, smiles, laughter. I have built a community since this project started. And as a result, we've not only created a space for mamas and mamas to succeed in, but we've created a safe place for the community, for moms, dads, children to come in and ensure the success of Mamas for Mamas. It turned out beautiful, it turned out successful, it's more functional, and now we can watch the Mamas for Mamas team kick some butt. Oh my God, open the door, cut the ribbon, and then let me go. Oh my God! What is even going on right now? Okay, like 1, 2, 3! This is unreal. Thank you so much. No, this is, wait till the end. Wait till the end. If you want to turn around, this is your new kids' clothing department. We have a department. So this is just your kids' clothing department. And it's all new. They match my sweater. It's all new. Come on in. This is the adult section.
Can we just take a moment to say how cute this is?
This is the new donation sorting space, and this is your overflow space. This is your new kids zone.
Does it flush? Plushies are ready to be camera.
So welcome to reception.
Do you remember when we had our pantry?
This is our intake. It's very clean. It's very calm. You got a new chandelier. Look at that. This is Shannon and Candy's office. Oh my god! Oh so beautiful.
And it's clean! Oh my god!
So this is your staff bathroom. I like
Such a nice toilet.
Oh, it's such a nice toilet.
I've never been more excited.
Welcome to your new staff kitchen. Come on through.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is this? We're not gonna die! Oh my god! They're not falling apart!
Ladies, this is your new boardroom. And your new pink couch. Candy, your new pink couch. It's still pink, it's still tufted, it's still retro. This is her. It's pink. Yeah. It's still pink. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. From the help of Sticks and Stones, we were able to truly make this happen. 85 companies and people that contributed to this project. 85. So it was literally, I've never been more proud of a community and people in my entire life. This entire renovation, including the things on the shelf, has a value of $209,000. So that is how much, with the renovation, the things, the people, the help, the design, that is the value of everything. We had a brunch to raise money for this renovation. So the idea of the brunch was to pay for the renovation because there was things like drywall and electrical and trades and whatnot. So Mamas for Mamas gets to take home a check at the end of the day. You can turn it around, Shay and Katie. Katie, turn it around. $71,000.
Thank you so much!
We love you guys.
That is unbelievable!
Thank you guys.
That is, you don't even know what that does. You have no idea what that does. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I was just blown away. Walking into that renovation the other night, the reveal was absolutely amazing, and the gratitude in my heart can only be expressed by unimaginable. I don't know how I could ever thank all of you enough for the amount of insane work that went into this, for the huge amount of support that the entire community gave to make this happen. When we came in the other night, I don't know how to explain it in any other way that this changes everything, and we get to move into the next step of our lives in one of the most amazing ways, and we get to make sure that no mama is ever left behind because of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.